Hi, how are you? It's Traviseen here, and welcome back to our adventures in Azeroth. Last episode, we did the dungeon in the Underbog, and today, we are going to be questing in Zangarmarsh. I'm also in a dungeon group. They invited me, and they're currently looking for their 5th person. So I'm going to finish some quests in the meantime while they fill up their dungeon group. So let's head down here, and we will fight Raja Hagasad. So we were in a group, and I thought we were going to be doing Hillsbrad. Supposedly they want to do Sethic, and then the guy ended up leaving. So good thing we didn't get into the group. It would have been a shame if I hopped in a dungeon group, and then we, lost someone mid-dungeon. So I'm happy that he bailed before he had to bail. Oh, okay, let's get the dogs out here. Dogs can go a little wild though. Put them on defensive. Is this the guy right here? Yeah, there he is, Raja. Let's see if we can defeat Raja Hagasad. We're getting healed. So that's good. Dogs are keeping us up. Problem is we don't have much mana. We should get some back from the Shamanistic Rage we're using. This hunter wants to 4-man. Not too sure about that. Don't know if I want a 4-man. Should we 4-man dungeon? I don't know. Should we 4-man dungeon? I don't know how that's gonna go. Is this guy running away? Are they connected? Oh no, they're not. That's weird. We really need some mana. Yeah, I wonder if they're gonna actually go summon and do 4-man. I'll have to think about it. Thing is, I thought they were doing Hillsbrad, but it looks like we're doing the Knockandune dungeon. Let's do a little water walking here. Can I mount? Oh no. Damn it. These Nagas, man. They're rocking me, dude. Might should have, might be in trouble. There we go. Should be okay now. We almost got our doggos back. Okay, let's heal up and then drink up. Trying to get to Feralfen Village. You are now eligible to enter Arathi Basin. Are we doing Arathi Basin? Is that what we're doing? I'm not. Are you guys? I gotta know who's joining Arathi Basin. No, we were gonna do 4-man Sethic. What the heck? I QAB because I'm a troll. Okay. Interesting group we're in here. They want to do 4-man set of calls. And then he queues us for Arathi Basin. So we'll hide this for now. I guess we're not joining. I would have joined the Arathi Basin as a 4-man. Should we do the set of calls, guys? I just got here. Am I... Oh, I'm in combat. We could do the 4-man set that calls, I guess. I don't want to level up too much, though, because I got to do quests here still. Kind of over-leveling this spot. Like, I don't know if I want to do set that calls. So I do want to do the quests here in Zangarmarsh. I'm going to have to say sorry, guys. Can't do it. Yeah, probably won't do it. My bad. I feel bad, but it is what it is, you know? Like, I kind of want to do... I said I would do Zangarmarsh, and if I out-level it, then it's going to be kind of lame. And we're already, like, 66. Once I hit 67, it's probably going to be kind of rough. There he is. There's Blacksting. We got to get his stinger. Hope they didn't get too mad. It's not that big of a deal. I don't think. The thing is, they wanted to 4-man it. I don't even know if I wanted to even do that. It would have been a fun challenge, but I don't want to out-level Zangarmarsh. How many idols do we need? Just one more? An idol up there. Also, these lock boxes, great for, like little chests here. Great for leveling your lock picking as a rogue. I came here and leveled my lock picking here. I think you need it to be like at around 300 maybe, or 200 and something. But it's a great way to level your lock picking in TBC. Alright, so there we go. We did that. I guess we'll go back to Tel Rador. And we'll turn in these quests. And then, yeah. We'll pick up a quest. Turn in a couple. Looks like our bag space is getting a little full. We'll turn in the quest first, though.
The Naru have not forgotten us.
Do you have the idols? These should be more than sufficient, Squilly-Diddly. They seem to be fixated on birds, which is odd, because there aren't any bird species native to Zangarmarsh. What could this mean? Could they have encountered the Arakoa? To a shamanistic people? They might seem like the embodiment of a powerful bird spirit. I have a feeling that these lost ones may not respond well to the Draenei, but would welcome an Arakoa. I can create a potion that will allow you to take one on the form of an Arakoa for a short time. It requires a couple of reagents, which cannot be stored and must be used within hours of being gathered. You will need to bring me a handful of spore bat eyes and some Fenstrider tentacles. Both species dwell in the wilderness surrounding
Good
Talladega.
health, long life.
Alright.
You got my attention.
Did you manage to get the stinger? Remember, it's useless to me if it's damaged. I can't thank you enough, lad. I'm going to enjoy this. Alright, so I guess we'll take these shoulders. They're not that good. Let's take the plate and sell it.
Off with you.
Alright, so we got a little bit of XP there. We got another quest over here.
The Naru have not forgotten us.
The soil sample you brought me is nearly devoid of moisture, Squilly-Dilly. If the soil itself is losing moisture, then the creatures that live in the dead mire must be suffering terribly. I've seen what happens when the region's fungal giants begin to wither and die. The pain drives them mad, causing them to attack anything in their path. These creatures have no idea what's happening to them. They're beyond our ability to save, so the best we can do is to end their suffering.
Blessings upon your family.
Alright. So we picked up a decent amount of quests there.
Open your heart to the light.
I'll sell what we currently have. I think everything else is okay. The drain schematics is complete, so I guess we gotta bring that back. And I think I'll use these buffs, because can I use it? Did he use it? Oh, well, I buffed her. Oops. I buffed the NPC. Well, good thing we have more. Looks like we have a better Agi buff on. Was it attack power? Probably Unleashed Rage. Alright, so let's make our way down here. We'll finish up some quests. We have some to turn in at Cenarian Refuge. Looks like we need Spore Bad Eyes and Fenstrider Tentacles. Seems like you can find them all over the place. And there's the leg controls. We've got a lot of quests to do here. I think we'll head north for now, and we'll deal with this Regis. This Naga named Regis. So do we have to fight these? No. Spore bats. Bats and French riders. Alright, so this seems to be where Regis hangs out. I think Regis is an elite. This will be kind of interesting. I think as long as we have our dogs, we're good. Shouldn't have any trouble. Nice, let's use the dogs. Drop our totems. Looks like Regis is a caster. Yeah, we're barely taking any damage. It's pretty OP that shamans have this. Pretty much like almost impossible to kill while the dogs are up. Now they're going crazy. I had to tell them to come back. They're on defensive now, but they're dealing with all these guys here. This will go in and help them out. Yeah, they can get you in trouble. That's for sure. We don't have enough mana to use our Maelstrom weapon. We got a Scroll of Spirit. Guess we will use that. Target, okay. Can't use any of our scrolls. It's kind of weird. Guess shamans just have really good buffs. Like the only buffs, I guess it might be our totems. Is it our totems the reason why? Can't be. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, it's weird. Alright, so let's head down to Cenarian Refuge. And we'll finish up some quests there. We got 213 gold. We're getting kind of close to being able to afford our mount. Our flying mount. There's a Fenstrider. Yeah, I think I should have came to Zangarmarsh a little earlier. We are leveling it quite a bit. Wither giants. Let's go deal with those guys. I wonder how many we could pull. Let's let the dogs out and see what they do. Gonna get us into a lot of trouble. Can I drink quick? Good, I'm drinking. Now I'm gonna tell him to go aggressive. Nice. Could probably solo him. Yeah, they pretty much are. Nope, they're going up for this guy. I hope the quests get a little bit higher of a level. At least one. Because we are going to be leveling up in 6 bars. What happened to this guy? Osmosis. Alright, well, we picked up a lot of Boglord junk there. And you can herb these guys, supposedly. Who would have known these Boglords are like a giant herb? We are too low. We haven't even upgraded our herbalism yet. The thing is, we don't really need to, because we're kind of, we're in Wrath now, so, like, we don't really have many people to worry about out in the world that would grief us. That's one thing I was worried about, is just getting ganked and needing, like, pots and elixirs, but it seems like we're going to be pretty safe since everybody's out in Northern. Who are the Withered Giants? I think the guys I'm fighting are the ones that I'm supposed to be fighting. Not really getting any... They're not increasing our quest log here. Oh, there's one. So they look exactly the same. One's a little bit different than the others. Let's drink up and we'll let the dogs out. Hope they don't attack this patched Hydra, though. So they're a little bit smaller, the withered ones. That's the difference. Alright, so we need one more wizard giant. And then we'll make our way over to the Cenarian Refuge. Yeah, I guess that's why we weren't able to fill the dungeon. There's just so many people out in Northrend. There's nobody to do these TBC dungeons. I was on my paladin and I was kind of sad about how, like, TBC is just done. And, like, it's maybe never coming back. Maybe we'll do, like, a TBC season of Mastery, but there's no way for anybody to really actually experience TBC anymore. Unless they do, like, private servers, because they didn't make a classic era TBC for people to transfer their TBC characters over to. Which I kind of thought sucked a bit. That was Spore Bat? Yeah. Because I kind of wanted to at least copy my rogue onto like a TBC era server, but I guess they just thought TBC eras wouldn't be popular or nobody would play. So they just said they're not doing it. That's kind of too bad. But I think they're going to do Wrath era. I think it's going to be a popular dungeon. I mean, expansion. And supposedly it's like the most popular private servers are actually Wrath of the Lich King, so we'll probably see a classic era Wrath, I think. So it might be worth, you know, gearing up your character. Supposedly the classic era, like the classic WoW servers, they actually have like a server that's actually pretty active. So if you're interested in only classic, you can check that server out. I forget what it's called though. I should probably try to get on that server. What news do you bring, Squilly Diddly? The Naga have turned Serpent Lake into a giant water sink for the rest of Zangarmarsh? What could they possibly be doing? You've done well in bringing this news to us, Squilly Diddly. We will send a team to investigate this train you've discovered. I have different tasks for you in the meanwhile. Okay, so what do we take? This back's okay. This ring's like alright. It's not bad. It's got hit on it. I think that's pretty good.
Go in peace.
Let's put that ring on if we... here it is.
Goddess bless
Warning the Cenarian Circle. The Cenarian Expedition has become a large organization with a good degree of autonomy. These events are important enough that we need to warn the Cenarian Circle. Do not worry, I will not ask you to travel back to Moonglade. We have emissaries as nearby as Hellfire Peninsula.
Stars.
How may I help?
Watcher Licio. There's an important research to be conducted into the ecology of the local creatures, especially the Swarlings and the Boglords of the marsh. And trust me, once you get out into the field, you'll find the work to be challenging. Seek out Watcher Licio at the Cenarian Watchpost in the western region of the marsh toward the south. Follow the path west and you will eventually find her. She can be a bit studious, but don't let that get to you. Oh, and watch out for her cat.
Del Ladris.
So he has another one. What's wrong with at Cenarian Thicket? We haven't heard from the druids at the Cenarian Thicket in Terrakar Forest in quite some time, Squilly Diddly. I'd like for you to go down there and check in on them to see what's happening. There are several ways to get there, but the fastest is to head south along the path and then take the road that branches east from Shatrath City once you're in the forest.
Goodbye.
Alright. Well, I don't think we'll be going to Terrakar because I did a bunch of Terrakar Forest on the Paladin and Trapbox to DK, so probably won't do that. So we'll just stick with Zangarmarsh for now. I think the next zone we'll go to is probably Blade's Edge. Yeah, I think Blade's Edge would be a fun one.
Well met.
Leader of the Dark Crest. I didn't like the Naga in Azeroth, and I like them less here. It's a real shame our mission could not remain a peaceful one, but you won't see me shedding tears for dead Naga. Here's your reward for taking care of the Dark Crest leader, Squilly Diddly.
Be careful.
Oh, damn it. Got these, some junk on us. Bags are pretty damn full. I guess we'll take this belt. I don't think it's... Is it better? Yeah, it might be. Yeah, it probably is. Leader of the Blood Scale, which means we'll have to get rid of another piece of junk here. I'll bet the Blood Scale will think twice about attacking Expedition Scouts again. Take this as a reward, Squilly Diddly. You've earned it. Alright, so I guess we'll take the hands. Are they better? They do give us hit rating. We just lose a lot of stamina.
Goodbye.
I think they might be better, so we'll put these on. Put the waist on too. And then I'll try to organize all this junk. I think I'm just gonna sell the scrolls because I can't even use them. We'll do that now. Give it all the junk here.
I am honored.
Okay, so a couple quest items, these plant parts. I don't know if we need those. Fertile spores. And then we have all these these rings that are soulbound. I guess we'll just get rid of all the gear. So we can free up some space. There we go. That should be good. And then get rid of all these, because we can't use them. Yeah, and that's it. Maybe these, I don't know. Keep those. Alright, guys. Well, I'm going to be calling the episode here. Next episode, we will continue questing in Zangarmarsh. Hopefully I don't out-level it, but I do want to finish the zone. But as always, thanks for watching. Keep your heads up. Later.